Hey, I'm Jen. It's the 21st of September, and this is your latest travel update for the UK. Now, if you've been paying attention to the news or even popped onto Twitter recently, you'll hopefully see that travel is becoming a little bit easier in the very near future. Now, just a caveat here straight away is that at the moment this is only for England. We are waiting for the devolved nations, that is Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Wales, to release their travel news updates. As soon as we have those, we'll make sure you have them as well. So first up, the big bit of news is about the traffic light system. The system that we've been paying attention to for the past couple of months is now going to become a thing of the past. It is going to become a single light system only, so that will focus purely on the red list. The green and amber will no longer be applicable, so it's some good news and hopefully should simplify things for anyone looking to get away in the near future. But what does that actually mean? Well, anyone who's looking to fly back from the UK who has been double-vaxxed will be able to get back without having to do the PCR test before they leave. At the moment, there's still the requirement for a PCR test on day 2 once you're home, and that will be replaced with a cheaper lateral flow test towards the end of October. Now, there hasn't been a date set for that yet, but we're going to hear very soon. The second update is around the red list. Now, there's not a lot of change in this, however, 8 countries will be removed from it, and that includes the Maldives and Turkey. We'll make sure to pop the other 6 into the comment section and check those out, along with a link to the government website so you can keep up to date on all the changes. Now, the only other thing to mention is that if you are going to a red list destination, that the original rules still apply. Now, that includes the hotel quarantine, which is 11 days at the cost of over £2,000 per person. Please budget for that before booking any flights. And what about people who haven't been able to get the vaccination or have perhaps only had one of the 2 shots? Well, unfortunately, the original rules still apply, so you will need to take that PCR test before you depart home for England. You will still need to quarantine once you get back home for 10 days. However, you can cut that in half by doing the government's test to release scheme, which means you only have to do 5. And the big news that came from the White House yesterday is that travellers from the UK and the EU will soon be able to go back to America. Now, at the moment, it's looking like it's going to be early November. No date has been set, but as soon as we have it, we'll make sure you have it as well. But it's looking like if you are planning a trip for Thanksgiving or perhaps Christmas, you'll be able to get over there very, very soon. At the moment, all of the details, the requirements that you need for going over to the States haven't quite been firmed up yet, but it's looking like you will need to be able to prove that you have had both shots of the vaccination and proof that you have done a recent negative test. As soon as we have anything more, we'll make sure to get it over to you as well. Now, that's all we have time for today. If you have any questions, comments, anything you want us to look into, please pop them into the comments box below, hit reply, and we'll do our very best to help you out.